Good morning. It is Sunday morning. It's the 23rd of July and it's 3:37 in the morning. And today I'm going to be making my special chef salad. I'm actually starting it now. It's early in the morning. I am able to have the windows open and doors later on. So I thought I'd start the first item, and that's going to be boiled eggs. I've got 8 boiled eggs in there. Gotta be pretty careful with them. You've seen this before, boiled eggs on the channel. So I just turned my temperature up to high. I put in my water, my egg water, white vinegar, some oil, and some salt, which I've already done. So we'll boil those for about 10 minutes. So I decided to get these started very early in the morning. I've only been up about an hour or so. It's 3:30 in the morning. Okay, gonna make some ranch dressing for my salad, and just use this packaged Hidden Valley ranch. Got an old butter dish that I've saved to put that in. It's gonna be 1 quart of mayonnaise, 1 cup of mayonnaise, and 1 cup of milk. I should have bought buttermilk, and I don't know why I didn't have that on my list. But 2% milk will work just fine. So a little trick I learned years and years ago while I was working as a prep cook is if you put the milk in first, pour it in there, and then put the mayonnaise in the cup and measure it out, the mayo will come out of that cup a whole lot easier. So there we go. It'll just slide right out of there in one nice big chunk. It's still kind of a mess. Nothing is ever easy, is it? That's for sure. There we go. So before we put our dry mixture in there, I like to mix it up a little bit and get it going. Whenever possible, I like to make things inside the container that I'm going to store them in. Just saves on dirty dishes. Alright, there we go. Now it's just a case of mixing this up and let it sit. It'll thicken up while in the refrigerator, but it's kind of thin right now. So that's it. We all know how to make ranch dressing for sure. Really, really simple. I think this is a little bit better tasting than any bottled ranch dressings that I've ever tasted. Okay, there we go. That'll be in good shape here in about 30 minutes. Okay, it's time to get some salad prep done. Alright, got some carrots. We'll be using a few of those. I've got some baby spinach that we'll be using, and some romaine hearts. So I don't use any other kind of lettuce like iceberg or green leaf or red leaf or anything like that. And I don't use any red cabbage at all. I sometimes put regular old cabbage in it, but not too often. Okay, that's 1 head of romaine. Now we're going to take and clean up some spinach and get that in there. I like a mixture of spinach and carrots, of course. Spinach is a little bit beat up here. I like to stem mine. I know there's a lot of good stuff in the stems and you really shouldn't cut them off, but I do. Okay, about that much on the spinach for now. Alright, it's time to get a carrot in there now. We'll grade that up. Alright, that's a nice salad mix there. I think that's all I'll do for now, and then we will move on to another project. And that's going to be this head of cauliflower. I'm probably going to cut up only half of this for now. We need to get rid of this knife. Cut. And we'll be using this one, so we just start by cutting this whole thing right in half. Cauliflower is not a lot of fun to work with because you're going to have a lot of little pieces, unfortunately. So for now, we'll take this half and put it back in the fridge. Okay, get rid of the plastic. This, for the most part, looks pretty good. It's got a couple of brown spots that we'll cut off and get rid of those. So this is not going to get cooked. This is going to be raw. And we got some plastic there. Okay, so now we're going to quarter this. Now we can cut away this core that's really kind of non-eatable. It's really hard, so we just whittle that right out of there. We still got some there, and we'll quarter this again. Or we'll half this quarter. Now we need to pull off the green leaves, and we can still cut this a little bit deeper in that core. There we go. So we want pieces about that size. That's pretty good. I like raw cauliflower in my salad, in this salad in particular. So now what we need to do is sit here and just cut it up into small pieces. Like I said, it makes a big mess, as you can see. I'm gonna have tons and tons of little pieces of cauliflower everywhere. Cut that off. It's best to keep a garbage can, and I forgot to cut off those little brown pieces that were there. They're really not too bad. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's going to be plenty of cauliflower for now. We'll put that in the fridge. And now we are done with this cutting board and that knife, because now all we have to do is worry about slicing the deli meats.